Wall sharpening, guys. I'm joined by my mucker, Tony Lafferty, the BKB Featherweight.
All right, mucker.
How are you doing, mate?
Nae bad,
And
mate.
the Police Gazette Featherweight British title.
Yeah.
Mate, congratulations.
Oh, thank you, man. Yeah, long time coming. Took me long enough, didn't it?
Yeah, but mate, I tell you, you know, I'm surprised you haven't won sooner. You know, you've had some massive. Your fights are always really exciting to watch.
Yeah. I think I was. I wouldn't say unlucky, man, but fucking unlucky.
I was unlucky.
Yeah.
I know.
No. I think it was. Like I've always, since my first couple of fights. After that, they've always been quite big fights. I went in the deep end like with some big boys.
Yeah.
But then I was quite unfortunate with injuries. Like I remember I was meant to be fighting Scott McHugh. That was meant to be for a British title. I was meant to be fighting Rico Franco, but then Rico got a nose injury.
Yeah.
Had to get an operation. So then Scott McHugh jumped in last minute.
Yeah.
And then obviously because it was his first fight, he couldn't be a British.
Yeah.
So then I missed out on that shot then. And then I was meant to be fighting James Lilly.
Yeah.
For a British. But then I broke my hand. So then I had to pull out of that. And then obviously that's when I got the shots against Sean.
Yeah. That was a hell of a fucking scrap.
Yeah, the first one, he punched me about. Fair play to him, man. Second one, a lot closer. Some say it was a draw, some say I edged it. Personally, I think I fucking edged it. Like,
It's one of them where, you know, it's so tough to, from the outside, you look at what the judges are scoring and in the middle of it all. And
I think with after round 4, the judges had us all leaving. So they told us in the corner, it's all in the last round.
Is it?
It's all in the last round. And I think I comfortably won that last
Yeah.
round. I was having fun. What the thing is, when I'm realising that now, and I realised that in my last fight, my last 2 fights, is when I have fun and I'm laughing and I'm smiling and I'm enjoying myself, I become a better boxer.
Yeah.
Something no tense up. Like.
Yeah.
So in the last round, my coach, he says, listen, just have fun, man. So I went out there and I was calling him on, I was dancing about, comfortable, you know. Same in the last fight. The first round, I think 2 judges gave it to Reese. One gave it to me. Second round, I edged. And then third, fourth and fifth, I was having fun. Like,
yeah.
So I rolled away with it then, you know.
You could see it always, in fairness, it always looks like you're having fun when you're in there. You are, and that's what's exciting about it. Like, you know, I remember when I saw your fight with Scott McHugh and I was like, fucking hell, that was a fucking...
Yeah, I think it's all, to be honest, I like fighting, Like, that's the thing, like...
Just enjoy it, like...
Yeah, like when you're in there, it's a controlled environment. It's not like it's on a streets corner somewhere. It's a controlled environment. So you need to have fun. I like fighting.
Yeah.
So you need to enjoy it, like.
Yeah. Like the like you're saying about the controlled environment and things like that, like what's your views on Cots?
Cots?
King of the...
Oh, right, aye.
King of the Streets.
I got all excited there.
Yeah.
I think it's great. I'd really like to do King of the Streets.
It's fucking mad, isn't it?
I'm desperate to do it, but my better half.
It takes some fucking...
oh, yeah. I mean,
it's like there's no doubt at all you'd fucking enjoy it. You'd love it.
Yeah. But you know what? It's, I'd love to do it, but like I said, my better half saying,
she won't have you fucking doing that.
You know what? And she's right in what she's saying. She's like,
well, she just doesn't want you to have your fucking ear bitten off or your eye fucking poked.
But she's right. She says you need saved for yourself, like, because I'm a fighter. I'm a bloke.
Yeah,
like, I will.
Yeah,
I'll do that. And then she's like, babe, you just told me your mate bit somebody's ear off, and you're going to and you expect me to lie there. Yeah, I was like, nah, fair one, sorry.
Yeah, I mean it's another level of brutality, isn't it? But I love it. Like I love watching it, and
I think it's all
it's fucking,
it's pride, and
it's a different fucking game. Like,
but I think every guy's desensitization is different. Like, so like a normal person on the street would see. There's some people that see glove boxing, MMA K1, is very, very violent.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're within that sport, say, like I was, so you're a boxer anyway.
Yeah.
So you're desensitized to a certain degree. So then like when I did, I looked at bare knuckle and was like, oh, that looks good.
Yeah.
So then I go into bare knuckle. I've then immersed myself in bare knuckle boxing for years.
Yeah.
So then I look at King of the Streets and like English wolf kicking soccer kicking somebody in the face.
Yeah.
And, you know what I mean? And then I look at Eric Olsen and gouging somebody's eyeballs, and I look at that and go, oh, that looks good. But then that's because I'm desensitized.
Yeah.
Because I've been in BKB.
You've been in BKB.
Yeah.
You've been in. People used to say about BKB, didn't they? Like, oh my God, it's fucking brutal and it's this and it's that. But, you know, there's a valuable argument with, you know, with boxing, those big gloves, the constant hits to the head, that padding, even though it's padding, it's not fucking helping the knocks to the head.
Prolonged damage, like, you know. But I think King of the Streets has got its place. And if it's for you, it's for you, you know. But like I says, I completely see the other side. Like normal people, like my friends and my family and my missus that go, "Are you fucking mental?" And I completely get that because I'm like, I think I'm no normal, but you know, I can completely see it. And some people are right. I need saved for myself.
It's the dropping on the concrete and shit.
Yeah.
I think it's. They're the things that sort of just tip it over to where people are like, oh.
I think for me, to be honest, and it started ever so recently, it was the gouging, and the biting, and like you says, the concrete. I mean, a no holds barred. To me, when I thought it was a no holds barred, punches, kicks, knees, elbows, headbutts, no submission, no rounds. That's cracking.
Yeah.
But then when you do factor in the eye gouging and the biting and the concrete slamming and you just think, oh.
Yeah,
you know what,
that's what takes it to a different level. It's like, you know, you could potentially lose an eye, a nose, like somebody bite your fucking nose off.
And that's what the saying. I was like, it was a fucking ear.
Yeah.
And I was like, that would be a cool story, babe.
Yeah.
See how you lose your ear. But I get it. I'm like,
yeah.
Guys like me need saved for themselves at times.
Sometimes, I mean, she's looking out for you. I know Scott.
Oh, 100%. No chance, yeah. But I need that because I'm a fucking idiot.
You be in there, like.
You know what I mean? But I have it in my head. I thought, oh, I could be the first Scottish fighter to do King of the Streets, and I had it in my head what I was going to be called. I was calling myself Highland Tiger, and fucking idiot. You know what I mean? I've got it all planned in my head. How
you planned it,
and I was going to headbutt people and.
Eric Olsen's just left, isn't he, to go because of the King of the Streets.
I think there's a legality
issue.
Problem, so obviously BKBTM's obviously a legal company. And obviously for Eric to do King of the Streets, which is illegal, which I only found out off James Lilly. I didn't even realise. I was like, I mean, I was showing Sarah's mum and dad at the breakfast table.
As James Lilly said he's going to do it?
He's mentioned it a while before, but I think it is the legality. I generally thought it was legal. I was looking at the followers.
It doesn't look legal.
No, and I showed Sarah's dad. I was like, oh, this is English Wolf. This is one of the boys volleying the guy in the face. And Sarah's like, wait, didn't show my mum and dad. And I was like, oh, it's legal, babe. And it's
legal.
And then James was like, it's not fucking legal. He was like, Tony,
he's like, what do you want about?
He's like, it's no Hobards fighting, you mad cunt. And I was like, oh, fuck.
And you're like, oh no, like, I can't get out of this one.
And then it was like, obviously, they tell you the location of the fight in the morning. And obviously, I learned everything about it. And I was like, oh, shit. Aye, fair one. I don't know why I ever thought it was legal. So I think that was the thing. Obviously, Eric wants to do that. So they've sorted him out to go to BYB. I think Eric, I'm a big fan of Eric. I like Eric.
He's fucking mad.
Oh, yeah. Like I've shared a changing room with him a couple of times at the BKB shows. They'll just stick him in Eric, man.
He doesn't give a fuck, does he?
No, I think it's great. Like
he doesn't give a fuck. Like,
you see, when you meet him, such a gentleman, a friendly guy, nice guy, chilled. But obviously, when you get in the wrong side of him, and you rub him up the wrong way, and
he's I can go through like
fuck you. He's cracking like.
I had English Wilf on the podcast.
He's a good lad.
I had him on he was supposed to come down, him and his missus, Mathilda.
Yeah.
And they were going to come down when they came down for their fight with, was it? No, it wasn't BKB then. It was
BFBA.
BFBA.
Yeah.
And he's fucking hell. He's fucking mad, and he
Yeah.
loves it, like.
Oh, quality. But I think I seen him speaking about King of the Streets, and he's correct in what he's saying. Like, people were saying all the money, and what he said is very true. He says, if you're only in it for the money, you're in the wrong.
Oh, it's the wrong game.
It's honour, and that's what I like about it. Is King of the Streets.
Yeah, the loser walks away with nothing.
Yeah.
The winner gets
quality.
a prize. But I tell you what, he's a fucking lovely bloke. He is as well. Really nice,
really
fucking
nice, you find
nice
that
guy,
in
like.
Bare Knuckle way, like. Not just Bare Knuckle, but King of the Streets.
I'll try and tie in with them again next time they're down, because obviously I've had fucking bit of a break off. I've had a bit of a shit year. Every year I keep saying to myself, next year's gonna be better now, and it gets fucking worse.
Yeah, well, next year,
fucking worse.
For next year, like.
But yeah, I'm just hoping now. I'm getting a good run and get the podcast back up and running.
Yeah, it's defo, man.
And what a great fucking way to kick it off by getting you on to show this fucking belt off. I mean, it's like there's hell of a. I don't know if many of you have held these, but there's hell of a weight on that belt.
I was surprised there, just how big
it
is. But it's legit, man. It's buzzing.
Oh, well done, mate.
Cheers, man.
And like, you know, with your fights, what would you say has been your most memorable fight then? You know, probably this one because of the belt, but fight wise,
I'd probably say,
it's a tough one, isn't it? You've had some fucking battles.
Yeah, but Scott's definitely up there. Scott
that
McHugh,
was a fucking
that
cracker,
was just a barnstormer, like.
Yeah,
he just went toe to toe, went for it, busted my face clean up. I got nerve damage up the left side of my
Is
head.
it?
Yeah, like.
Oh fuck.
So and then I thought he shattered my eye socket and my cheekbone.
Did you have it X-rayed?
Aye, but
it was all right.
No, it was all right. I was lucky, like, but my eye just closed up. Couldn't see a thing. I mean, I dropped him 3 times, punched him through the ropes, but he's just chiseled it.
He's tough as fuck.
Granite and bounced back up.
Yeah.
And then and proceeded to just bash my face into bits, like. What a fight.
Yeah.
But then me and Scott are still friends. Like, ever since, like, really close.
He's a good boy, Scott is as well, and he, like, you know, we wish Scott all the best as well with after his last fight. You know, fucking mate, what a solid. He's too tough for his own good. That's the problem.
That's the problem, mate.
He's too tough for his own good. He'll just keep going and going and going.
That's it. Absolutely.
There's no quit in him at all.
Oh, like. No, nothing. And you know what, as well, he puts everything into camp. I mean, he's very similar to Sean George, like.
Yeah.
He's 0 or 100, and every fight camp he's putting everything.
Puts it all in, like.
Yeah, his fitness is unreal, like.
Yeah. I'm hoping to get Scott on as well to have a chat with him. He's still a little bit.
A bit tender.
Needs a bit of healing, like.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
He's done. You know, he's done himself proud, and everybody else is proud of him.
Oh yeah, he's
a warrior, and he.
Oh yeah.
But you're all warriors. Everybody who steps in there, you know. But it's like you see some of these tests, like some people, and you think to yourself, like, when he kept getting up, and I was like, oh, fucking hell. Like you don't want to see him getting hurt. Like, do you know what I mean?
But exactly. But at the same time, he's never know if he's physically able to get up.
He's gonna get up, and he'll keep going. Like,
unless he's unconscious, he's getting up.
Yeah,
that is this way.
Just another level, like.
Yeah, another level tough. Like,
tell us a bit. Just tell some of the viewers a bit of a story of how obviously you've ended up here, because they may not know. Obviously, he's from Scotland.
No, well, I've been a bit of a wanderer. Like, I was in the army. I was in the regiment for 9 years. So I left Scotland when I was 17. Spent 9 years in the regiment, different parts of England and overseas. Go out, bounced into the overhead lines on the railway, which you follow their work. I mean, my first job was in Norway, and then back to England, and then I worked in the Netherlands, Belgium, Scotland, obviously. I worked in Wales for a wee bit, for Balfour Beatty on the Newport job, and that was where I met Sarah, my missus, my girlfriend. A while ago it was. So we were friends for about 2 years.
Yeah.
And then obviously we became a couple. That's why I'm here at Sarah. I followed
Yeah.
Sarah here. So I left. I was in Belgium at the time, and I was working away. I just couldn't do it. You get to a point. I mean, I worked away all my life, like.
Yeah.
And you just get to a point where, like,
you want to settle, like.
Couldn't be without her.
Yeah.
So I just had to pack my bags. I just came to Wales, and I've been here since, like.
Yeah, you all happy with the move?
Oh yes, you know what?
Settled.
Yeah, I do love Wales, to be honest. It's very similar to Scotland, like weird accent, shite weather.
Yeah.
I mean? So, but no, it's good that the people are lovely. I mean, like I says, I lived in England off and on different places for years with the railway, just chasing the railway everywhere. But I never, you know what? I've never really felt at home since I left. No, I've never felt at home since I left at 17.
Yeah.
Until I go here. I do feel at home here, you know.
Yeah, so. It is, you know, I think there's a lot of things we take for granted for what we got around here. I'm always saying I want to fucking move out there. I'm like, I want to go to fucking Miami, I want to go to Florida, I want to go...
with a bit of sun, like...
Yeah, I don't like the cold, mate. That's what it boils down to. If we had fucking lovely weather, I'd be... I could settle, like...
You get about 2 weeks with weather in the summer. About 2 weeks and then it goes, like...
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
I like it here, it's good. No, like I says, I've got a lovely home here. Me, Sarah, I've got a smashing wee place. Like it feels like I say, the first place I've felt at home. Since years ago in Scotland, so it's good. I'm very happy.
That's good. Yeah,
very content. I've got my belts now.
You got the belts, mate. You got that.
They've got their own bedroom.
Yeah,
in the house.
Because obviously you've been doing a lot of training with Adrian Shearan as well. Yeah.
Yeah. I was.
Your good boy Adrian, isn't he?
Yeah, cracking man. I've done so much. You know what? He's an all rounder. You know, so he's a good coach. But it's a support element as well. He's organised. I mean, he'll take you about sparring. He's not just a pad man. He's everything. You know.
Yeah.
He's good. He's a good friend. Like good.
Yeah.
And a good group of guys we've got there.
Yeah.
And the gym is building up some good boys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We've got Corey Healy, who made his debut the same night as me. He was unfortunate.
Yeah.
Fucking ref. The ref stopped it in the second round. Yeah, but he was winning. But
why did he stop that?
It was his eye. Well, I mean, this is what I said to Corey after the fight. I says, you only get 2 eyeballs, man.
You don't want to lose an eye.
Yeah, and he was gutted because he was winning.
But that's the thing, again, is where do you draw the line? Yeah. Like, you don't want to lose an eye. Yeah.
See, that's where I draw the line, my eyes. Because I'm a fucking blind bastard anyway. I wear glasses usually, so I'm really worried about my eyes.
Yeah.
Like, since I was a kid, I've had glasses. So if I get hurt in the eye, if I get punched in the eyeball, because I've been you can't see nothing.
No, and you feel the eyeball bruised. Don't you?
Oh yeah, and it balloons up like that. Buff, you instantly buff closes. So you don't want to risk that, man. But he'll come back stronger, man. Therefore, he's buzzing to get back to it.
Yeah.
So we've got him in there. We've got Rocky.
Yeah.
He's coming up to us.
I still haven't had him on. He was supposed to come on a few times, Rocky was, but I'll get back in touch with him.
He's back in the game soon.
Yeah, because he retired, didn't he?
Yeah.
He's fucking hard as fuck, mind.
Oh, man.
He's fucking...
Rock by
he's
name,
a different fucking... Like
I've done a lot of sparring with James and Rocky. Eh? Really good. I was good when I came here. I had them good pals, like... But, dangerous.
He's like a grenade, isn't he? He just fucking...
Yeah. And his movement very hard to touch. Like, you know what I mean? And then he just comes up with that left hook and he hits very hard with gloves on. It's wow.
Yeah.
I'm glad I've never felt it bare knuckle. Luckily, me, him and James we won't fight each other, you know. We always said that we're pals. Thank fuck.
I know, fucking hell.
But yeah, no, and then we've got Barrie Jones as well. He's going to be...
He's fucking good, isn't he?
World champ. Like.
Well, I spoke to Barrie Jones on the phone the other day because I had Rockin Robin Deakin,
Yeah,
Robin. And
I always forget he's in Swansea, man.
He's gonna. Barrie Jones said he'll come on. He said he's not driving. I said I'll pick him up and bring him down.
Yeah,
get him down. Yeah, because you know what he's fucking achieved is fucking unbelievable. You know,
like.
It's two with Jimmy Sweeney and walked away with the win. Like, and I mean Jimmy Sweeney's fucking, you know,
another level.
Yeah,
you know, another level.
Know, it's there's some cracking fucking fighters out there now, isn't there?
Wales is And like Barry's leading the way now, man. I mean, such a lovely guy, you know.
Yeah,
Such a nice, humble guy.
He's just so fucking down to earth, isn't he? He's a little bit reserved, like.
Yeah. Just fucking.
But he's a fucking animal.
Oh man, mental. I remember I was running late for work and they brought Barry up to spar me. And at the time, because I hadn't sparred me in Southpaws, I quite like sparring Southpaws now, but at the time I wasn't. I was training for the second Sean George fight and I was knackered all day, like in the pissing rain on the tools. And then Aid was like, go Barry coming up the night, so hurry up, you know, like, are you alright on time, pal? And I was like, aye, so I'm all the way driving back from the shift, because I come straight for shift in my oranges, piss wet through. For the moment I got in the van, I was like, fucking sparring Barry. Just, and I built it up in my head the whole time, because I wasn't feeling well.
You're like,
I'm all wet and tired, and I'm like, oh, fucking Barry.
Yeah.
And a southpaw, I hate southpaws, and I'm like, oh no. And then I turned up about 15 minutes late, and all the boys were there, you know.
Yeah.
It was only me and Barry sparring, but there was a group of boys there watching. And then Barry was warming up with Adrian, and I could hear it when I parked. I could hear the noises him hitting the pads, and I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, that's going to be my fucking head now.
Yeah,
like.
and I went in, and he was warming up with Ed on the pads.
Oh, like, fuck.
Soaked with sweat, absolutely destroying this pad, and I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And one of the boys just looked at me like, all right.
He's a big boy, isn't he?
Yeah, he's really strong, man.
Yeah.
Like when you sparred him and that, I've sparred him, and I made the mistake standing and thinking you can trade, like.
Yeah.
And then you feel that rear hand, and Adrian's like, what are you doing?
Yeah. What are you fucking doing?
Don't stand there with Barry Jones, like. I'm like, aye, sorry.
Get out the way, move.
I learned the hard way. It's like a freight train, like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's like, it's mad to think what's on the horizon for him, really.
Yeah.
You know, because he went to, did he go to Miami to fight as well?
Yeah, quick.
It was Miami, wasn't it?
Yeah, the guy. Quick.
And he just fucking bang.
Yeah. And the guy finished. The guy he beat was so durable. That, like, combat sports record was great. Very durable guy, and Barry just sleeped him, man.
Have they called for him back then?
Aye, they were quite keen to get him back. They love him over there.
Yeah.
BYB, the big fan of Barry, like.
Yeah.
But I think it'll be the same in Thailand.
Yeah. I mean, he's got Thailand next, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, who's going to hold up to that?
He's gonna fucking. Yeah. He's gonna fucking. I think he's gonna do it quite easily.
I think when you look at the Thai boys, but I mean the boy that he's fighting, Tello.
Yeah.
Good mover, like good boxer.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
You never know, do you? This is the thing with you know, when you start branching out across the world, like. You know, you pitting your skills against, you know, against other people from around the world. Yeah, you don't know, do you?
Just don't know. I'm quietly confident the Welsh wrecking machine is going to do it.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I think, I mean, the way Barry's come out and fucking, he's just done it all so sort of in his stride, isn't he?
So relaxed.
Just in his stride, like, and, you know, he's just chilled after the fight. He's quite calm, you know.
It's quality, I know. It's quality for us, just for the rest of us on the roster.
Yeah.
The rest of the boys that are, obviously I'm no Welsh, but I'm based here. The Welsh boys.
Yeah.
But then just to have him there, it's an asset.
Yeah.
I mean, to have Rocky Morgan there.
Yeah.
It's an asset. To have James Lilly nearby is an asset, you know.
Yeah.
It's all good for us. Like,
there's some cracking fighters.
Bo Besley's coming back. He had a had injury.
Yeah.
So he's making his way back this year.
Did he have an op?
I think did he?
I don't know.
I can't quite remember. But it was bad.
Nasty
twice.
One, like.
Aye. I mean, you could see the bone coming through.
Yeah. Oh.
So he's coming back next year, which will be good.
Oh, fucking hell.
That'll be nice. And then Corey's coming back next year.
Yeah.
Cool Corey. I think he wants a rematch, quite rightly so.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a very different story.
Yeah, well, you've got to, especially with the way it ends like that. You've got to fucking get in and do it again.
Yeah, definitely.
You have to, because it's not a true reflection of how the fight was going, is it?
No.
Do you know what I mean?
It's a shame, man. I think, I mean, he rocked him with the big shots, like, gone in the third round, I don't know. I mean, fair play to Danny. He took them, like.
Yeah.
I mean, I've took Corey's punches, the big love zone, and it hurts, like, fucking right, it hurts.
Yeah.
So, I think the rematch will be different.
Yes, fucking hell. No, it's it's always interesting to see. You never know who's gonna come in from nowhere and shake it up. Really, do you?
Yeah, that's it, man. I mean, it's one punch can change it all. Like, it doesn't matter. Like,
It's so intense. It's one quick bang,
I mean,
and
definitely.
it's not really a true reflection, is it? Of you can get in there and have a scrap, and you could have the same two go in, and it'll be a different outcome every fucking time.
Man. It's just one of them, innit? One bit.
You just get in and have a tear up.
Knuckle. I mean, I see like the whole comment. Like, obviously, when I'm watching my fights, you see the old comments. People proper tearing into you, man. Like,
what, tearing into you?
yeah, like
who's doing it?
Just
it's random cunts.
Random, like, and they're like, his
what were they saying?
Technique and all that. Oh, his technique shit. Why is it? He needs to move his head and
fuck off.
And I think to myself,
get in there, you fucking cunt. Shut up.
I just think you're no in there, man. Like,
yeah.
I used to dig it to heart, like.
No.
And in the early days, I'd be sitting there in my machine at work on my lunch break. Fuck you.
Yeah.
And then you need to just.
Yeah.
Because a lot of them. Most of them are middle-aged men sitting there eating fucking Doritos.
Keyboard warriors, man. Or the fucking. None of those cunts would get in into it.
Oh, innit? And it just, like, I read one the day, because I've watched my fight, my last fight so many times. And he says, oh, why is he? He's doing all this, he's draining himself, moving, doing all this movement and all that.
Well, feints.
Yeah.
You're supposed to do that, the fucking.
Yeah, and you just think, fuck you, man.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Like.
Say that to my fucking belt.
Yeah. People haven't got a fucking clue, though. You'll always find that, though. You'll always have people who'll. They'll try and write something fucking negative.
God, I mean, in all fairness, I'm my worst critic. Like, even after the fight, I was like, oh, well, I've never done this. And Sarah and Adrian's like, just enjoy your win. Like, you won. Like, that's what it is. But you're trying
to analyse it, and you're breaking it down. What did I do?
Yeah.
But it's like that with me with tattoos and that. Is like, I'm never fucking happy.
Yeah,
I'm always like,
you need to evolve, didn't you?
You've got because it can overtake your way of thinking. It can bring you down.
Aye.
And then when you're down, you're not gonna get.
Yeah. Like, even on the drive home for London the next day, we're all crammed in the car. Me, Corey, his missus, my missus, a couple of the boys, Christian, and that. Sitting there, and I watched it about 5 times in the drive home, and I'm like, oh, I never doubled my jab up, I never double phased, I never level changed as much, I never, the things I worked on in the gym I never done. I pretty much just won the fight with a fucking jab, like. And I'm just like,
but that's you being hard on yourself, you know.
Yeah, that's it. She's like, just chill out, enjoy your win, man. Just take it.
I think there's a certain amount of being a perfectionist, though, that goes into, that's your process and your way of thinking, and the way you break it down to try and improve next time. And it's an obsession.
Yeah.
So that obsession, it's just, I know exactly how it is because I do it with tattoos.
And you know what? I never used to do it. Like, see, my first few fights, I didn't even watch my fights back. I wouldn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'd go, oh, that was a good night.
You enjoyed, like,
that was a good laugh. And then I'd go on with my life. You know what I mean? It was only really, I'd say, the last 2-3 fights.
Yeah.
Because I'm desperate to learn.
Yeah.
Knew that. You know what I mean? I've got good team, good coaches, and since I go to Wales, I've been around the good people, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm desperate just to get better.
You can see a massive improvement in your fighting. I know they've there was a few people saying, I seen some of the comments on your fight, and a lot of people are talking good about your fighting, mate. And that's the thing, it's the fucking pricks. It's like one bad comment that'll stick out.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck off, you cunt.
Since the second shot, the first Sean George fight, I was in Belgium, training in a car park. So I was doing my night shifts, going for a 5-mile run, sleeping, getting up, and my mate was taking me on pads occasionally. So that was the first Sean George
That's
fight.
mad, isn't it?
And then the second one I got here, I started training with Damien and Adrian.
Yeah.
for there, and obviously now I'm way
Bring the mic a little bit closer.
about there.
Yeah.
Check 1, 2, check 1, 2. So yeah, it's just the last couple of fights have improved, you know.
Yeah.
You need to, didn't you, to get the belts.
Well, you've obviously improved, mate. You've fucking got the
man.
fucking...
Yeah. No need to keep the fucking...
Got the proof for there, like...
Yeah. But I think Reese wants a rematch.
Yeah?
Yeah. So...
He's a tough fighter, isn't he?
Yeah, like I says it before, I watched the Lavici fight.
Mm.
And I watched all his fights, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I clung to that Lavici fight because I don't know. That's what you do. You look at that and go, well,
Try and spot something.
Try and spot something and go, well, he wilted there, and you cling to that because, I mean, I didn't go into fights thinking I'm the hardest bastard in the world. Like my self-esteem can be quite low. Like my anxiety is like, fuck, I've not done enough. Shit, god damn it.
Yeah.
I never think I'm good enough for this. Like, and then, but
that's mad. That is. So
yeah,
with look at all the fucking fights you've had. How amazing you do.
That's what the coach was saying. Sarah was saying. She's like, look at what you've done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like but that's just the way my head is. I'm like, no. And then, so I watched that fight. I was like, right, and I clung to that. And then I thought, right, if I put it on him, pressure him, hurt him, you know. But he said in a podcast the other day, a few days before the fight, anyway, his mentality's changed and it showed. Like, fair play. I mean, he took the shots. I think I broke his nose in the second round. He broke his hand on my head in the second, I think. And I could see because he had to. He was couldn't breathe. Like,
he couldn't get the air through his nose. His mouth was.
And it was frustrating because he is a good boxer. And then obviously I'm fucking like that. So he was expecting me to go in and just
just get him.
So when I started doing all that,
he'd been preparing for a different Lafferty. Do you know? That's what the difference is then, isn't it?
I mean, when I've sparred Damien, like, he's like smart pressure, and he'll put his hands down, and you don't know what to do because you're thinking, right, if I throw something here, he's going to slip it, bam. So you're very hesitant, and it's hard to work out with somebody that's that erratic. Yeah. So I was doing that as well. And then you could tell he was just like, oh God, it was hard work for him, you know. Yeah,
well, the thing is, you keep moving like that, and that's another thing. All those people saying, "Oh, you're wasting energy." That's part of fucking boxing.
Yeah. And you know what? For once, I had the energy to burn anyway. I was fit. I could have went another 10 rounds, like. Yeah. Which is good because I used to gas in there. Like, you know what I mean? So.
Have you done anything any different with your cardio to bring it across like that?
You know what? I've got this camp. I've not been able to do much running. No, at all. No, because I've got plantar fasciitis in my left foot.
Oh yeah. So what's that then?
So it's like tight hamstrings, tight calves. And you know what it feels like? It feels like a burning on your heel.
Oh, is it?
It's like a bad pressure point. It's basically just tight, and then it pulls on the heel. Oh, it's horrible.
Can you do anything for that now?
Rest. You're meant to rest for about 6 weeks, but I never had time for that.
You don't do it like...
No. So I was like, fucking, nothing I could really do. But then the what I'm doing at night, I was fit enough anyway, you know. Yeah. So I was doing sprints, so the coach had us up doing sprints anyway, so I was just fighting through it at times. And obviously strength and conditioning with Matthew. So everything we were doing was sound, you know what I mean? Yeah. On the training programme, we only had us doing cardio 3 times a week in the morning. But that was mainly just to loosen us off. Yeah. And then he'd have us in doing sprints with him. But the runs we'd do by ourselves 3 days a week, which I never really done very much, Yeah. Because my fucking heel, I mean, there was times that, most of the time I was waking up in the morning and could barely walk to the toilet for a piss.
Yeah. Well, it's that bad, like. Yeah. Have you done a bit of cycling instead? Is that any better?
Yeah, well, that's it. When I spoke to my S&C coach, Matthew, he said, I'm not really good up in it, but he was like, so a bike, assault bike, and a row machine. Yeah. So I'm going to get a rower and an assault bike for the house. Yeah. Because that's what he was saying. He says, you don't need to run, mate. Professional athletes don't run. It's a high impact. It's
damaging on the knee. Yeah. I dislocated my knee, well, both my knees over the years, but this one was really bad. And every time I try and run, it just fucking swells.
Yeah, it's not
like
good.
it fills with fluid. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I get it if you're a long distance runner or a sprinter or
Yeah.
marathons and that's sports specific. Fair
Yeah.
one, crack on, but
yeah,
it's not really necessary if you're, especially as a fighter, that assault bike and that rower
yeah,
and the ski org, the three worst, the torture devices. Like
yeah,
that gets your heart rate gone, you know.
yeah.
So,
How did it feel when they, obviously, you know, you and Reese's fight was over and waiting, and then when they finally like announced like you won?
because I'm like in between the rounds, I'd ask Adrian to win that because I don't know. Like,
No, you can't tell when you're in it, can you?
Like, and he's having it like, yeah, reassure me. And then after the fight, and I was like, did I win? I said to him and Brett, I was like, did I win? And they were like, yep, you won. I was like, oh fuck.
But in the back of your mind, you're thinking, oh, what if there's something fucking happened by here now?
Because to be honest, in the last Sean George fight, I thought I'd edged it.
Yeah,
I thought I'd edged it, and I thought I'd won.
I bet that's a fucking massive gut there.
But then
when
I
you're
kind of
thinking,
expected it because he's obviously a veteran Hall of Famer. He is the defending
the poster
champ.
boy there, when
he was a defending champ, so you need to rip that belt off him, and I'd only edged it in my head.
It's a shame what's happened with him, innit, with his eye.
Yeah, that's it. It's,
like, he's had the op, hasn't he? How did it go? Is he...
Yeah, sound better.
Do you think he's going to stay out of there?
To be honest, hopefully.
Yeah, you don't want to see him losing an eye or nothing like that. Yeah.
Like we were talking earlier about the King of the Streets. I mean, look, we all like.
Fucking imagine him in there.
Fighting.
I'm surprised he hasn't fucking done that.
I mean, we all love fighting, but then there are times your health and your family comes first at all times. Like, you know what I mean?
And I suppose it's a bit of an age factor as well. With, you know, you can't fight forever.
Yeah, nah, I think going into King of the things like King of the Streets as well, you need a background in wrestling. Like I've spoke to Eric, about it a few times, like back when I was really wanting to do it. And Eric's straight down the line with you. He was like, Tony boy, you've not done wrestling, mate. He says you've done Muay Thai, you've done K1, you've done boxing. He says you need the ground game, man. Yeah, you'd get hurt. He says they'd put you against somebody who's probably heavier than you. There's a high level fucking wrestler.
Yeah. And pick you up and
So
because that's a different thing. It's just so fucking different, isn't it?
But Dorian Dart's done it, didn't he?
Yeah,
big Dorian.
Fucking won, didn't he?
Yeah, smashed him, man.
He's a fucking head, and he's a fucking lump now, isn't he?
Oh, he's an animal. It was very unfortunate with BKB. He was winning the rounds, like he was winning the fights, but it was cuts. So
he got stopped. That was when we were up there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We were there for that, yeah.
But it was good for him because they don't stop on cuts. But that's the funny thing. King of the Streets, the guy didn't even get a chance to cut him. He was just on him, beat him around.
Oh, he smothered him, didn't he?
Yeah, just
he smothered him.
Too powerful.
I remember he was shouting as well when he don't give him a chance or something.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But it's true though.
Yeah,
you can't just go giving somebody else a bit of a chance because he was like, don't you fucking give him a fucking another chance. It's not...
That's the thing. I mean, personally, I mean, I like there's honour in fighting. Like, I really do like that.
You want it fair. That's all you ask for is a fair fucking fight.
But King of the Street says, "No fucks given."
It's fucking mad, isn't it? It's like a scene from a fucking movie.
It's mental. Like,
Scott told me about it. He's the one who put me on to Liam Wilson, English Wilf, and he said, like, have you seen this King of the Streets? And I was like, oh, what's that? And then he said, have a look at this. So, because Scott wants to do it.
Yeah, I know.
But his missus, he said, the missus ain't happy.
Yeah, nice.
Which you can imagine, you can understand.
I've accepted the fact that I'll never do it.
You're not going to do it,
no.
Will they just drag the body away and it'll just disappear? Do you know what I mean?
Just put an old cardboard box on it.
Yeah, like you just wonder like how it's going to be dealt with.
But I mean, that's the thing, they're going to be on it. It's illegal. That I mean, it's pride in it, and I can get pride. That's why I want
it is. I mean, it's going back to like animal instinct.
You just want to be deep down. I think every guy, even if you didn't fight and you work in an office or you do this, you do that, and you could look at them and say, "Oh, fucking animals." But deep down, you want to be like that.
Yeah.
You want to be that person that people go, you're a one fucking hard bastard.
What a
man."
fucking
And then
animal,
you're
like.
aye, man.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
And that's all it is. Like, just that's what drives guys to do that. That's what driven.
It's
I wanted to be the first BKB Scottish champion.
yeah,
I wanted to be the first Scottish guy in King
Yeah.
of the Streets. Is I just want, you just want to one up.
you just want to be the alpha, like
alpha.
alpha.
But,
Want to be the and that's what it's about. It's about who's the alpha.
Yeah.
You know,
But,
it's fucking mad, isn't it?
aye, it's mental. Like,
I wonder though.
Oh,
It's crossed my mind loads of times. I'm like, right, somebody gets fucking dropped on their head on the concrete.
aye,
They die.
aye.
What happens? Do they just
Aye.
fucking leave the fucking body somewhere or what?
Aye, they'll just they won't be posting that video.
Yeah, that one won't be going up.
That's in the bin. Like,
Yeah, I mean it's fucking interesting, you know. Society, the world we live in now, you know, the way everything is, everybody's just fucking cowards now. With the general fucking people who are like, you can't even have a fucking scrap anymore.
aye,
Do you know, like an altercation?
yeah,
Years ago, you'd have a dust up, it'd be settled. There's none of that anymore, and it's like society is just demasculating
yeah,
men.
100%. You're not allowed to be
Aggressive.
no, you're nah. You're
It's
not allowed
looked
to be
down on,
you're
isn't
not
it?
allowed to be a man anymore.
No.
I mean, but it's necessary, man.
Yes, fucking hell. Like in Russia, you look how different Russia is compared to
Aye.
fucking over here.
Yeah, man, they're wrestling fucking better than that.
It's a different fucking world,
Aye,
like.
it's different.
You know, but then you've got fucking people, you know, in our country, you've got fucking, they're trying to push transgender toilets and shit
Yeah,
like that. What the
man,
fuck?
it's-
Yeah.
country's getting soft.
It's fucking crazy, man. It is bonkers. Are you all ready for Christmas or what?
Aye, no, to be honest, I'm not good at multitasking, so now the fight's out the way, I can concentrate
No.
on Christmas. Yeah, man, because I mean, the job as well, I mean, I'm started a new job as a fibre technician, so I've left the railway, so I could have name me a night shifts, just day shifts, be here more with the missus, and just have a nice life, like. So I need to concentrate on that, because I saw the hours that I was in the gym, you lose at home. Your family, you lose it. And
It's a lot of time, innit?
yeah, and it's new. I can just relax now.
Chill out.
Yeah, so me and Sarah can look forward to Christmas. Just relax, start doing normal things.
Yeah.
Weekend, like I know away sparring every weekend.
Yeah.
Fucking rocking up and rocking back to the gym every night
No.
at 9, 10 o'clock. Just I'm buzzing. Like.
When's your next fight then? Do you know, obviously, you don't know who it is, but do you sort of know when you're sort of going to be ready?
They says, I says I'd have a few months rest, like, just like I says, just to enjoy life. Because all I've done is fight camps.
Yeah.
Like I'm always talking about fighting. Like I say, since I met Sarah, since I've been with Sarah, it's always fighting.
Yeah.
And the poor lassie's demented.
I know. She's probably sick of it.
Yeah, I mean, she's very supportive. Does everything for me, sorts me out, you know. But
She's probably sick of you.
she deserves a wee rest, like, you know what I mean?
The thing is, it's got to be fucking stressful for her going through it every time you're in there. Like,
exactly.
you know,
And
she's going to be fucking worrying. Like,
yeah, and it's just, I think, fighting's been my life for years. Since I started being knuckle, that's been my forefront. Everything was to be a fucking champion. Like,
yeah.
10 fights, like, plus all the fights I had gloved before that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm at the stage now where I'm a champion, and I can go right, be normal.
You've
for a
done
bit.
it, yeah. You've got to enjoy that fucking your moment. Like, you know, you've worked hard for that.
I think it got to the point in the last couple of fights where I'd stopped enjoying it. I was doing it out of necessity because I knew when I lost to Sean the first time, I was gutted, and then I had to, in my head, I had to make up for my mistakes. I had to fix it. I had to get the belt. I had to become a champion. Like, and then so now that I've done it, I can concentrate on a wee bit other things. You know, like I says, Joe, time away. I mean, it's not a big financial sport.
Yeah,
it's a very painful hobby. All the hours that you put in.
Yeah.
The time away for work. So I'm leaving site early and leaving the other boys in my team.
Yeah.
I'm having to say, sorry boys, we need to, it's all price work. Sorry boys, we need to stop earning money so that I can go and get punched in the face. Sorry lads.
What do they say in work then? Are they all alright with it?
Yeah, they think it's great, man. The boys love
They
it.
love it, I bet they do.
Love it, man.
They come down and see you, I bet. They
No, they never, no, they couldn't make it, no.
Fucking hell, tell them get their asses down there and show some support, like.
Fucking right, I need it, man. But I mean, I'm trying to get more support. I mean, I will fight again. I mean,
yes,
but a few months rest.
You got to have a break.
Yeah, I think if it's like I said, it's got to a point where it was a chore.
Yeah,
And it's not been. I've always loved fitness.
It's
I've
not the best
training.
frame of mind, then, is it?
It meant the only thing I was enjoying was sparring. So when I was in the gym and I was sparring, that's when I'm happier. I'm like, oh yeah, cool.
Yeah,
because I'm fighting. But then everything else, I'm looking at the clock thinking, it's quite late, man. I need to get home, man. I've got work in the morning. I'll have fucking 5 o'clock for work. I mean, long work days. So a wee bit of rest. Just get the love of it. I've got the love of it back now. I've got a belt.
It's mad, isn't it? Mate, I'm chuffed for you. Like, I'm chuffed for you. When I was watching, I was like, right, come on, innit? And I was like, yes.
I think they could have put me in there with anybody, and I would have won. Like, just because I'm like, it's my time.
You weren't gonna stop. Like,
I mean, Reese done very well. He deserves
he's
to
a
be
good boy.
Yes, and he will be a champion. Like,
it comes to people with time, doesn't it? You know, and it's a time thing, and it's not like, you know, boxing in a sense of you lose and it's like all over. It's not like that. Exactly. You're sort of always in the mix. Couple of fights away from an opportunity.
That's what I like about BKB. I mean, it's very similar to MMA. It doesn't matter what your last fight. No. If you put on a show, whether you win, lose or draw, if you put on a show, put on a scrap and show heart and show bollocks, they will have you back.
They have you, to
another. I mean, look at Johnny Lawson. I mean, he'll fight anybody. He usually takes fights very last minute. Comes over himself, has a scrap. I mean, he fought the same night as me. I think he got robbed. Like, he won that fight. I've gutted for him.
Johnny, it is a gut there because he's been there so long as well.
And he always goes in with top boys, like top boys every time. Last minute, I'll fight them.
He'll just fight anybody, like.
No,
he's a good boy, and and that's the thing. Or you've got to respect the boys like that as well.
Oh God, therefore, man.
You know, they just get in there and tear it up, like.
I mean, it's and it gets harder. I was saying that when I was fighting. Like, Corey was so ready for it, man. It was his first fight. But then that's what I was like. But now I'm 10th fight, I'm a fucking absolute nervous mess. I mean, because the more fights you have, the more weight on your shoulders and the more pressure to perform. And then the more you can lose, like. I mean, whereas my early fights, God, a lot of time I didn't even go to the gym. Just like, I didn't give a fuck. I rolled up to fight Tyler Good John. I spent my whole, I didn't even have a fight camp. Just at the pub every weekend. And I was like, ex-English champion, I'll fucking do him, man. And then just turned up at the fight, like, you don't care. And I said to myself, before that fight, I says, you know what, English champion, my arse. Win, lose or draw, I'm hurting you before this fight is finished. And then that was my intention. That's all I cared about.
No,
I'm just sitting.
It's like I'm gonna hurt him, like.
No, I'm sitting there like, oh babe, I need to. I'm quitting. I'm going to take a snooker, like. I mean, I'm nervous wreck, like.
Tyler Good John didn't say very nice shit about Scott, did he?
No, man.
What's that all about?
I think about it. Did you see what I said?
No.
Did you see my comment?
No. What did you say?
I fucking, what did I know say? It was an essay. I fucking, man. I seen that, but I think, you know what the thing is with Tyler is, I think disrespecting somebody like Scott, because they've always been quite friendly. Like,
that's what I don't get.
I think it was maybe a momentary thing where he made that comment to draw attention to his own situation for the social media aspect. To go, well, these British fighters going over there getting whooped. They don't make them like El Tornado. I went out there and done it myself. Blah blah blah. With no coach, and I just thought, right, all you've done is belittle and insult
Scott,
my fucking mate. for one.
Who's fucking good as gold and
Aye.
tough as fuck. And,
Yeah,
you know,
who's done so much for this sport in this country just to draw attention to that
doesn't
thing.
make sense. Like, you
Yeah.
know, and, you know, he just lost to Lily.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Aye, Lily just fucking took you by the hand
Lily,
and took you to school.
Lily's
Like.
a fucking beast, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's
Quality,
a beast.
I think it was. I think James has got such a great style for BKB, like, because he's not a traditional like boxer. You know what I mean? He's open palms with his MMA and his ties, K1 experience, and his footwork, his movements, perfect.
He's
Perfect,
a good
man,
fighter.
yeah.
Like, he's a good fighter.
You'll be a BKFC champion.
Yeah,
Without a doubt.
yeah.
Quality. It's good. He's. I did a lot of sparring with James, and I remember in camps. It's quality just to have him. It's good to have Rocky and James because they're very
different fighters altogether.
Yeah,
like,
it helps so much. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, the technical aspect, the movement with James. I mean, I've seen me and James going in sparring. We only throw about 3 punches. It's just loads of sketchy movements.
just trying to
work each other out. Then you've got Rocky throwing that left hook for hell, like
fucking hell.
and the power, like
It's
quality.
mental, innit?
Yeah.
Mental power in Rocky.
Aye. And he's solid. He was a very unfortunate man. I was gutted for him in his last fight.
Yeah.
That big gash, that elbow. Oh, God.
I know, that was a fucking... Didn't, like... The decisions weren't the right decisions that night, were they? Like,
nah, I've
they
seen that a
did, they
few
let
times.
that go.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, defo, man. I mean, it was a blatant elbow, like, and then you could see that it did affect him because he just wasn't right after that.
After that.
I mean, in all fairness, this isn't fucking Lethway, man. It's no Muay Thai,
No,
man.
it's, you know, and it just fucking opened him clean up, didn't it?
Oh, God.
Nasty cut as well, that was. It kept opening back up, didn't
Yeah.
it?
And even for a wee while after the fight, it was still
opening up.
sending me pictures. Still fucking
It was
fresh.
a fucking... Well, it went right down, didn't it?
Yeah, like, see the skull? Like,
Yeah, you could see the skull.
He'll come back.
Yeah.
But I can't wait for him to come back with a bang. Like,
Yeah.
He's a
How old is Rocky?
I couldn't even tell you because he looks a lot younger.
Yeah, I don't know how old Rocky is.
I'm sure he's in his 30s like me. Like,
Yeah, he's
yeah.
gotta be. Yo, how old are you? 35.
35.
Yeah.
Aye.
Fucking 39. I'm 40 next year, son.
He did anything big for it.
Fuck. Maldives.
Oh, magic.
I can't wait. I just hope everything goes right. Like,
so 2023 goes better. Like,
I'm just hoping 2023. Yeah, I've had stints in hospitals, fucking suicidal thoughts. Yeah, it hasn't been good.
therefore get the bikes. Name your bikes, man.
Oh, my bike's gone. My enduro bike's gone. I've had 3 fucking bad crashes this year.
Aye.
The first one, it's bizarre because the first one was the one really I should have been hospitalised because it was fucking fast as fuck and I fucking jumped the fucking road into a bank to a dead stop. So I fucking done my ribs that side. The second one after that, I come off on the road. About 3 weeks later, in the wet, this bike went from underneath me, sliding down the road, popped the ribs again. So I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. So then finally got better, and then, like, the smallest fall of all, fucking puncture my lung.
Yeah.
Puncture my lung and titanium in my back. So, yeah, fucking hell, I've had...
Right, rough ones, like.
I think it's so... It doesn't bother me about getting back on the bike, but it was affecting my business. See?
Yeah, man.
I couldn't be telling people, oh, look, I fucking had another accident. It was just got, like... It was getting a bit too common, like...
Yeah, fuck.
So, yeah, in the end, I was like, right, it's got to go.
I get a buy in it.
It's got to go. I will get another Harley again, no?
Oh, nice.
I had a Harley before.
I'd love a Harley.
Oh, I'll show you a picture of my one later now. It's fucking lovely.
I'd love one, but I'd probably wait till summertime.
Yeah. Mind you, though, you pick them up a bit cheaper in the winter.
Aye, true. Aye.
That's a bonus, I suppose.
Put it in storage, like.
Yeah, but like that other bike I had, I'd only had that bike probably about 3 or 4 weeks. It was a new fucking bike.
Did the bike come off all right?
Yeah, the bike was all right. The bike was. The
ribs that were fucked.
Fucking hell, like. But it was summer as well, see. So we were like, oh, fuck it. We won't put the armour on. And then I come off and we were on our way to go for a dip in the river.
Yeah.
because it was boiling. So we said, come on then, let's go for a dip. And I fucking clipped this fucking stone while I was putting my goggles down because there was dust everywhere. And it just fucking high-sided me. And then when I come off, it took me a while to fucking get my... Well, I didn't get my breath back, really. It took me a while to try and get my breath back. And then I was like, something's fucking all right here. But all my rib cage was moving like that. And it was killing me. It felt like I was having a heart attack. It was killing me there. So I had a dip in the river. Went for a dip in the river to cool off, thinking, right, I may be all right now. But my shoulder blade was sticking out, where my ribs had gone under my shoulder blade.
Jesus, man.
Oh, fucking hell. I knew there was... The boys, fuck off. There's nothing wrong with you, man. You haven't broken anything.
That's
I'm like,
bloke, so
I'm like, fuck. I couldn't even lift my arm. I was like, I was trying to ride the bike and up the fucking mountain to get it up back to the road. Oh, man.
How long did it take you to heal, like?
Oh, fuck. About 6 weeks. 6 or 7 weeks. I was 2.5 weeks in hospital.
How was it? How long was it before you could start tattooing again?
About 6 or 7 weeks. That's when I started back then.
Yeah.
But I had like 36 staples which I had to have taken out. And when they started taking them out, they said, "Oh wait, there's opening up. We're gonna have to leave some of them in." I was like, "Oh, for fuck's sake!"
Look at that, man.
Oh, but I was so deluded, mate. I was on my way to the fucking hospital. My chest had come out like that because all the air was filling the cavity up. Christ. And my back swole up as well. So when you pressed, it was like bubble wrap popping. It was weird as fuck. So I didn't know what the fuck it was, innit? I was like, what the fuck? It's swollen. So the woman was like, you punctured your lung.
Fucking hell, man.
And I was like, she said, it's serious. You've got to have to go to Morriston. Because I was like, they're not going to do anything. I was going to go to bed. I took painkillers and I said to Stacey, I'm just going to go to bed. Like, I'm just going to go to bed. I was washing my bike up my mate's house when I got back as well. Like, I didn't go to the hospital until later on.
Fuck.
And yeah, it was, I didn't realise how serious it was.
That's brutal, man. Name your bikes for you, my man.
Fucking hell. I'm accident prone, mate.
Aye.
I'm way too accident prone.
I'm clumsy as fuck. I wouldn't risk going on a fucking bike like that.
I'm like, my concentration it is like everybody's concentrating and I'm looking around like you know, the fucking rocks and everything,
the fairies, like.
And I'm just looking around at the scenery.
Fucking hell.
But I miss it, like I miss it already, but I can't be in and out the hospital like that.
Man.
I was telling my customer, I was ringing them on the way to the hospital, right, I should be able to, I'm on my way to the hospital, I've had an accident, but I should be alright to tattoo you tomorrow. I fucking didn't come out of hospital for 2.5 weeks.
Punctured lung and that.
But yeah, so yeah, I didn't end up fucking tattooing for 6 weeks. But yeah, that's the thing that, it's the only thing really that bothers me. I mean, if something happens to you when you're doing something you love, you're not so bothered.
Yeah,
you enjoy it. But then obviously you don't want to die either. Like,
nah, that'll fuck up your day. Like.
That'll fuck everything up.
But and it's when we're working on it, that's the thing. When it starts fucking up work. Like.
Have you ever got into like much trouble and stuff? Obviously, you know, being a fighter, or have you always been pretty good?
No, mate, No trouble? No, good lad. Like,
I got nothing I can talk about.
No. I'm not going to get caught for, like.
No,
you know what? I was alright. I was quiet wee kid, like. Yeah, man, quiet. But I was a wee bully victim, like, for years. Yeah, I was a right wee gimp. Right wee specky gimp.
How mad is that? Like, you're saying, like, I was bullied a bit.
Bad, like really, really bad, for years.
A lot of fighters you hear that with, like, you know, George St. Pierre is one that's always said he was bullied, didn't he? And he was a fucking animal.
Yeah, man, years. I grew up in quite a rough place, like, so it wasn't just, like, getting called Specky and Ginger, like, it was getting hit with fucking bricks and that. Like, it was like, beatings, like, God, my mum was always fucking battering somebody's mum. My mum was always doing the other flat.
Filling them in, like.
Yeah, punching their fucking.
Have you been up there to see him now?
No. Well, I saw my sister up there now, innit? Yeah, but I need to go up there. We're going to a gig week before Christmas.
Yeah.
But she's a nurse, so she work over Christmas and New Year.
Yeah.
And then me and Sarah will go up after New Year and spend
the
time up there, aye, but it's fucking. Yeah, no, I was quiet, man. It was I started boxing to get fit for the army at 16, and just because I was sick of getting fucking battered, like.
Yeah.
So done boxing for about a year, but then I started fighting like fuck. And because as soon as I learned how to fight, no like picking on people, but if MD started on me,
Oh, you just
I wouldn't give a fuck.
You can't wait to give him a clip.
So if somebody would push me, I'd go what bang. And then I was always fighting. Then my mum was like, for fuck's sake, I'd always come back with black eyes, fighting like fuck.
Yeah.
And joined the army, and never really. You know what? I don't think I ever had a fight in the army with anybody in the regiment. No, because I get home with everybody.
Yeah.
Obviously, you fight with the travellers downtown.
Yeah.
You fight with English, like at the weekends. But no, I was.
You didn't fight each other, like you were all brothers, really. I suppose.
Yeah. You know what? I'm easy to get home with, like. You know what I mean? It's only, and then I started boxing when I got out of the army. I was meant to box for the regiment, but I failed my eye test.
Oh, is it?
I failed my eye test twice, and then eventually, because for the battalion boxing team. Company and then battalion boxing team they do it once a year, and then but when I did pass my eye test, I failed my hearing test because I'm partially deaf for Afghan.
Yeah,
so I couldn't fucking pass a hearing test, so I never done it. Like. So I had to wait till I was out, and then because the civvy standards aren't as strict, so that's when I started boxing. But I've never got in trouble. I'm a nice guy, like.
Yeah.
Nice guy, like.
Yeah, it's fucking. Oh, mate, I'm fucking landed for you. I am, like, you know, it's. You deserved it. You worked hard for it.
Yeah, I went there. Some big fights, like some rough fights.
Yeah.
So. No, that you never want an easy way out, but it would be nice to have a nice, easy fight once in a while.
I mean, every fight you've been in, you've worked hard, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think it's the best time for me now, you know, because I'm so keen to learn now. I mean, so every fight I want to get better. So I'm watching the fights. Like, I mean, Christ, a day hadn't went by and I'd already knew exactly all the mistakes that I made, what I had to learn in the gym when I go back. So, as long as every fight I get better, I'm happy. Whether I win, lose or draw, I don't really care. But as long as I'm getting better every fight.
Yeah, and you clearly are, like, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
Clearly are. Like, is there anything, your sponsors, and you want to shout out, and anything you want to say?
Just a big, massive thank you. Well, firstly to my sponsors, to my coach Adrian, Brett, up at Lindsay Valley Gym.
I know Brett as well. I tattooed Brett a few times.
He's quality.
Hell of a boy.
Hands like fucking vices.
Yeah.
He does the massages.
Yeah.
My girlfriend Sarah, obviously, because the support she gives me is unreal. Like,
yeah.
That's about it, really.
No, fair play, mate.
Put me on the spot there. I can't even remember my spot.
You're like,
Ross, my mate Ross Scotland, he sponsored me back in Scotland. He done all my nutrition and supplements, so that my meal preps, that made such a big difference.
Yeah.
So thank you, Ross.
Yeah.
Absolute legend. Me and Ross were pals when we were kids. We grew up together.
Oh, yeah.
And St Inians growing up, like. So it was great to have the support.
Oh, fair play, like.
That came, like, so yeah, quality.
Yeah, mate. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing what the future holds for you.
Yeah, man. I mean, I will be as world champion. I've not finished the British. I'll defend that, and then I won the world title. Like,
yeah,
because it's doable, man. I mean,
of course it is, and keep going in the same trajectory you're doing, and you know, it's going to happen for you, mate.
100%. Maybe one day I can headline a show in Scotland. That's what I want. That'd be a dream. Maybe
that would be cool. Yeah,
that's BKB can get a wee show in Scotland. That would be cracking.
Yeah, I mean, would they do it? They tend to stick to the O2, don't they?
O2, and then they've got Thailand and Miami. I think they've one in Dubai.
Yeah,
coming up. But I don't know. You can dream.
Yeah, mate. Well, listen, everything's coming together. You know,
I might be able to sell a fucking ticket if I have a fight there for once.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, nobody wants to come to Scotland all the way to O2. Like, it costs a fortune.
Well, the thing is, though, it's like, you know, you've worked so hard to get to where you are, and it almost looks like you've something's clicked, and it's all coming together now. You know, you'll find that with fighters, they sort of come into their own at different times.
Yeah, exactly.
It seems to happen as well. There's no standard like between here and there, is there?
Yeah, I think I just, like you say, it just clicked in my
head.
Clicked in my head. Like I said in the interview with BKB, I mean, I had a few fucking bare knuckle fights before I learned how to throw a jab properly. Like,
Yeah, you just got involved, like.
Yeah, I just got in about it, but knew that but you need to evolve, because look at the guys that we're getting in.
Yeah,
The sport's evolving.
yeah,
and you need to
it's
keep up.
definitely evolving. I mean, and I say this before with like UFC. I used to get the videos from HMV or UFC, and it like a lot of people don't. A lot of the youngsters now don't really know. It was like fucking a kickboxer against a sumo wrestler. Like, it's completely changed. There wasn't weight categories.
Yeah, the guy with the tash.
What the
what
fuck?
was his name, man?
Dan Seven, is it?
That's some cracking fight.
Was it Dan Seven?
No. Can't even remember now. I seen a video on YouTube the other day.
Did he have like pants on?
Aye.
I'm sure that's Dan Seven.
No, that doesn't ring a bell. Maybe, mind you, I've been
I don't know,
punched
mate.
about the heat a few times.
There was a few. Remember the was it Chemo? Remember Chemo? He had a big cross on his back. He fought.
Aye.
He fought Ken Shamrock.
Aye, that's it.
They were fucking amazing.
Aye,
but you just were watching that and you were just like, oh my god, somebody's gonna die. Like,
they just didn't give a fuck. Like,
it's fucking mad, isn't it? But look where it is now.
Yeah, man.
Like,
the same with bare knuckle.
Yeah, it's going to change. It's going to, you're probably gonna find it is going to change. It's going to grow. Yeah. You don't know where it's going to go. But
I used to tell people, I'm a bare knuckle boxer. And they're like, I ain't bother. They just picture you in the back of a field somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're like, no, it's like,
yeah,
it's on TV. And
I'm doing it like properly. I'm not just bare knuckle boxing down the park.
I've got a belt in that, mate.
Yeah, I'm not just bare knuckle boxing down the park.
Like. It's not outside the pub, man.
No, but mate, I'm chuffed. I'm landed. You've done it. You fucking, and now you've got to appreciate it now, mate, and enjoy it.
I'm just gotta get fat.
Enjoy yourself,
Christmas, man.
Yeah,
and just fucking carry them about everywhere I go. Yeah,
mate. I look forward to seeing what comes in the future.
Cheers, my cat.
And I wish you all the best. Is there anything else you wanted to say? Or?
Nah, just thank you for.
You don't have to thank me, mate. Thank you.
Yeah, legendary, man.
Thank you, and we'll do another one. We'll do another one soon as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Get another one going, innit?
Catch up, innit?
Gotta keep them going, like.
Yeah, man.
But
I lived down the road.
I know it's not far, is it? That's mad.
Innit?
But yeah, hey, thank you very much, Tony. Bud. This is Tony Lafferty, and this is Walsh Happening.
Cheers, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Tune in. There's going to be more coming up. I got a few lined up. I'm not going to say who they are now. But
cracking. It's
going to be good. Right, so, Tony, thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Walsh Happening.